Yo, good morning, everybody. Hope you all had a good evening. I just want to go over ES and NQ, obviously, one more time for today. So last night, remember, I was just watching this hourly FEG on ES. It's kind of as my condition today. It's what I'll be watching to kind of see if price is going to respect this. If we respect this, remember we're looking for this high, which also puts us in this weekly fair value gap right here. So I'm looking for ES to tap into that at some point today. You see, we almost got it last night. We missed it by about 2 points or so. So just that's what I'm looking for today. If we violate this, then it's because NQ is already tapped into its weekly fair value gap here. So uh, but as you can see, NQ tapped into it last week as well, and we haven't really rejected from there. You see, we're still kind of pushing. I think that's because ES is going to want to tap into its weekly and maybe its daily as well. So that's what I'm looking for today. If this holds, look for 43.8350, which would be the weekly FEG. And then if we have any kind of continuation higher and there's no rejection here of any kind of pullback, look for look for this high, 43.99, 25-ish. We'll call it. We'll just call it 4,400, which would put ES back into this daily FEG. So it would kind of make sense to go to 4,400, so we at least tap into the daily and the weekly at the same time, and then kind of see what kind of reaction we get from there. So that's what I'm looking for on ES, and then you kind of notice we do have a little like a nice little downtrend here that maybe 4,400 maybe leads us up to 4,438 if we get continuation and no rejection from 4,400. And rejection, I mean like a strong like move to the downside that's showing FEGs, showing displacement, showing that price is ready to move back to the downside. So yeah, use this today. If we violate this, we're obviously going to be looking probably back to 4,300 level, eventually, and then maybe back to these lows. But for now, as long as this holds, ES is still going to be bullish today. So. And then NQ, obviously, I just showed you we're still in the weekly. We're still in this daily today. Yeah, NQ is just going to continue moving with ES until ES decides to reject. And then same thing for NQ. Just watching the same hourly. Obviously, if ES breaks its and NQ breaks its, we're looking back down towards 14,950. And then obviously, if we break this and then we break this with no like liquidity like grab and then displacement back up, we're looking back at them daily equal lows that I've been showing you for the last week now. So that's what I'm looking for. Just remember, NQ is in a hourly and a 4 hour here, but this is on the sell side of the curve. So these will just be used more for conditions. Like if we close above this, we know we're going higher, kind of thing. Not really like a place where you would look for a short off of these. Obviously, we would more look for FEGs over here once maybe ES gets into its daily FEGs and rejects. But something to note on NQ, if ES decides to keep moving higher, you do kind of have this nice little LR. It's not the most perfect, but it would kind of lead us up to that 15,450 area. Just speaking here, we could just I only say that because it would kind of complete the it would kind of complete uh, your cell curve. So you kind of have like, let's see if I can find it here. So this would be your cell curve, and then this would kind of complete your buy curve, kind of something like that. So just something I'm looking that just gives you a levels to look for on NQ today. So be looking for 15,400 maybe we'll call it, but more or less just watching NQ as it's correlated to ES today with moving into that weekly and daily fair value gap. So with that, hope you guys have a good day, and we'll see you in chat.